Alright, let's get this brief underway.
You're on whispering.
I just put myself to yelling.
Yelling in real life.
Okay, here's the deal. We're going to be doing another delivery run between, excuse me, a few different posts as well as the new camp, which they haven't even sent me the official marker for it. Motherfucker, where did they establish it? And you remember where you took the convoy?
Where they're attacked?
Nah, that's the fucking mortar alarm. Yeah. Hold up. Calm down. Calm down.
Is this a drill?
No. The fucking gun's firing. Hold up. 3, get the fucking mortar radar on. Tell me where the fuck that's coming from and counter battery the shit out of it. Yeah. Just stand by for a second.
We ain't exactly back that, but feels like home.
Yeah.
He's bleeding. Who's on Superior?
Trenches.
Fucked out of jump off a cliff.
Alright. Of course. Can you stop fucking with my table?
Guys, come on,
Fuck's
stop.
sake.
Guys, if you're gonna dick about, get the fuck away from here. Briefings here, we don't need you dicking around.
Alright. New objective, fucking Fallujah Humanitarians can wait. Give me a second, let me fucking sync my C-tab to the mortar radar. Beep beep. Alright. 030004. I can't do anything better than that.
030.
From what the mortar radar is telling me, there's 2 batteries, but that's the closest one. I'll deal with the other one in a second once I pinpoint it. Trying to triangulate this goddamn shit. When I have the other one in a few minutes, I'll give it to you on radio, okay?
030004, right?
030004.
You're still off. You're still off. It's like here.
030004. Can you please go fucking kill it so this fucking alarm doesn't make me deaf? I hate it with a burning passion.
Why'd you put it on then?
Because we're under attack, dumbass!
Yeah, well, the gunfire.
Alright, squad mount up.
So Homebrew's remoting that right now. That's the whole point of it. But this was basically the setup for the operation.
What are we doing?
Ask your fucking commander.
Which one's that? They're all wearing the same thing.
That's me.
What are we doing?
We've been mortared. That's why this
Start
thing is
ammo.
going on. We're going to kill the mortars now.
Oh, okay.
They're marked on the map. Mortar pose 1. Mortars, actually. And get on 50.
Why do I need to go on 50?
The Mountain King's
These
loading up
assholes
into
broke my table.
Coyotes.
Alright.
Solid copy. Alpha Bravo, what are you loading in?
Yeah, that's why we have that. If you see that on the top left of my screen,
Bravo, how many space
this
do you have?
is mortar radar.
Bravo.
Alright, Homebrew, ceasefire on the Sea-Wiz. Start fortifying the second area, so I can give them that position in a few minutes. Fortify and give it a light garrison right now. I'm gonna wait till they start destroying the first mortar.
Got it.
I'm gonna get on the second one.
Affirm. I'll kill the alarm.
Alarm already died for me.
Clap. Let me.
So this is basically what he's been doing. Yeah, the box, it's technically an RD radar, but it would detect IDF coming in or leaving, that's the point. There's no specific one for mortar shells, but it would achieve the same purpose.
Alright, give me a... Alright, let's wait one.
So another thing we have to do is kind of keep the frames okay.
Actually, since it's kind of urgent, let's get the twos moving up towards Fog Black, and then we'll figure it out from there. Ground to high.
I would say focus on fortifications first, not units. This is high sun traffic.
Right, but I want to see how they're going to.
I did not hear you high, if that was you.
This is high sun traffic.
Can you inform the Americans we're gonna be passing their fog? Just so they didn't freak out.
That's an A-firm.
Why don't the Americans deal with it?
Because it's not the Americans' problem.
What is the T3 group waiting on?
Standing by.
So I'm gonna put down a few things here.
Hey guys, can we get a TP over to friendly forces, please?
They just moved out, so when they stop, I'll try to... They were here as you were here, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. No worries, I'll wait then.
It's okay.
Awaiting orders.
So I've spoiled TSB a bit, so when we do stuff like that, some of them take the piss out of it. Generally, I just ignore those people.
Bravo's gonna keep it 70 as scout pick.
Let's see. False.
Bravo, I just want to let you guys know about the urgency of what we're trying to do.
So some people are trying to get into it, which is nice.
If you want to go fast, I can go fast.
But since they're gonna be passing...
Ready for orders.
It's 90 enough, or do you want to even go fast?
Waiting. Copy that.
Just setting up this patrol. Ground, this is high. If you could mark your dismount point so I could teleport someone that was left behind there, that would be great. IFE, I'll put Bradley down.
Awaiting orders.
And again, I'm setting everything to careless hold fire, because, you know. Not to say the Americans wouldn't care IRL, but, you know, this isn't their concern.
Dismount marked.
Thank you. And that was a Bardicus, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. There we go. So let me get these trenches added, get rid of that. And yeah, they're pretty much moving out.
Waiting. Copy that. Copy.
We're gonna have these Apaches move out. Again, for some cinematic stuff, blah, blah, blah. Some of them driving off the road. Homebrew, I'm gonna attach you to me, make sure on Whisper, and get us in the AO in a second. So as you can see, these guys also have RD radar. So they're passing through the north. I thought they'd cut down to the south.
Ground to high. Any info on those two Apaches? Are they doing their patrols or something?
This is high. What Apaches? If you're referring to American stuff, then they're probably doing American things. We don't work for them. I have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
I guess.
Go, you fucking idiot. Or you are in the regular force.
Alright, I'm bringing us up to the fob.
Got it.
I garrisoned the
Send
wrong
in
side. I
Dope
thought they were going to
Team
cut
6
south at the
now.
first turn like last time, but they just went around the other way, so oops, whatever.
That's what it is.
Yeah, a little bit of immersion loss, who gives a shit.
Spread out. and
Famal,
then
thanks so much for the
continue
Twitch
through
Prime
the
sub,
field.
and
I don't
Mux
know
giving
if
a
you want
sub
to
to
go through
Mux.
the field or around the flank.
Thank you,
That's
my
your
dudes.
choice
Hope you all
entirely.
keep enjoying the ops. I hope we're getting a kick out of this. He's yelling, no! He's been subbed. Oh. Damn, the wind is vicious today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are those X marks you have around that group to the south?
Here, like, what's the play?
We're gonna
that
move
is-
both.
Those are the markers
I
from
guess
the
3s
Ace
are gonna
Garrison
move
command.
around and 2s are gonna go
Ah.
through the field.
I used that to try and determine how it would normally
Hey,
disperse the garrison.
Alpha
and
Bravo,
then I
you
used
copy.
the regular,
Move out, get your
I used
positions
the
near
other
the
garrison command
field,
to
and then
actually
we're
figure
gonna
out
use
this
the
is how
Humvee
I want
support
to place
and cross the field straight.
You're gonna have to
towards
teach
the
me how that
position
works,
while
because that looks fucking dope. Like, they'll
Oh,
disperse and go to those buildings?
Bravo was thinking
Yeah,
about moving
with the
along the
Ace
black
Garrison
line.
command, they'll
That's
line mark on the
dope.
map.
that was more for 3s.
Fuck,
but,
I learned something about this game every
You
day.
can try and take positions
Yeah.
to the west of the middle line.
I got that off of just like pissing around with it. Like I had
You
no
mean
idea
the line
at
to the
first.
east?
It was like,
Nice.
what the hell is all of these little X's? It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
The
that
blue
makes
line.
sense.
Alright, I would say fortify the two construction buildings a little more, put some more barricades down. I'll stall them as much as you need.
Okay.
Solid.
I should be good. I'm
Any
gonna throw a couple of
infantry
patrols
around
near
it?
the shanty town.
Yeah.
And go
I wouldn't throw more units down just yet. Let them kill off the first site, and then we can worry about that. I just focus on, you know, barricades and stuff, because that will lag less.
Right. The I think with the barricades,
solid
what I'm trying to
copy.
do is I'm
Move
trying
out,
to fatal funnel
move out
them
and
down
engage,
to
I guess.
the left to take that MSR.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Ground, this is freeze.
If
This
they
is
keep
ground,
hitting
send.
barricade after barricade
As
after
per your
barricade,
instruction,
they're
like
gonna
freeze is going to be
realize
flanking
we
on one of the
should probably
sides. We've
not
marked our route in red
continue
about where we're
trying
going to
to
be going.
push straight
Red
down
though flags our dismount marker. We'll deal with that checkpoint.
That's fair.
Solid. The Bravo is gonna be moving on the black line, so yeah, cooperate. I
Alright,
guess.
so they're starting to aggro.
Good.
Ground Alpha's moving along the blue line with our Humvee to our rear.
Solid. Get ready.
My dude out front spotted them yet?
They know something's up. There's they're driving a group around. I'll boop them.
Ground command.
You know,
This is round 10.
5, 6 guys all standing on the same corner.
Yeah.
Marker here is the garrison building.
Solid. Engagement ready.
Dude, my Dushka just fucking keyholed the shit out of them. Alright, so again, I'll be... Yeah.
I'm like right on top of the granite there.
Yep. Whoo, shit!
Then you've got those guys moving off to
So, I fired where the Dishka was firing. I didn't realize that keyhole would actually work.
Right.
Damn. The lesson on not to hold still. Alright, I'm gonna tell him where the second position is in like a minute, so.
Got it.
Come on, look at that RPG, just went over their heads. No, it did not. Get some groups around this way.
Sport, report status.
This is
Alpha's
Freeze.
across the field holding.
Freezer here. Lost one Vic at the red flag marker. We'll push due south down the MSR towards Crossroads.
Bravo.
I'm jumping up.
Have that thing come around.
Round to Bravo, what's the status?
Bravo is currently to the northeast of the compound.
Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
This is ground, send it.
Roger. We think we've pinpointed the second mortar. It's a bit farther. So this is plus or minus about 100 meters. Grid ref 035995. Again, 035995 plus or minus 100 meters. How copy?
Solid copy 035995.
Friggin' Auntie just ran up and got...
Ground command, hot mic.
Bravo is the barricade to the east of the junction.
Solid solidified with Alpha, which pushed up.
Damn it, one of them ran up on me. Two of them did. Beep beep. Yeah, no, I'll have to play around with Ace. See how that works. Mox, why are you saying wow, Liru, wow? Oh, this should be good. Okay, not the way I was expecting, but that's fine. So I got these two flanking groups trying to come in. Don't know where my car went, but that is a-okay. And once they start assaulting, like get into a second area, I'll start prepped in the third. They're just blowing up the hospital. Oh, God. Wow, one of them tripped the IED, like one of those random IEDs I put in the middle of the open. Surprised they're still alive. Let me get these added to Zeus.
Ground, this is Alpha and all other call signs. You're directed to the hospital.
Solid copy.
Because, yeah, that's a bit blown to hell.
Ground to Alpha Bravo, do we have an engineer?
Threes have engineer on standby. What's up?
Ground command vehicle ran into an IED is straight in the middle of a field.
Well, if your wheels are out, an engineer can't fix it. You got to change the wheels if you haven't got enough skill.
We have engine out.
So I'm not sure if there's that'll work here.
How's the main assault going?
Compound ground's gone quiet, so I think that all
Shots
forces interior. Main compound's been cleared out.
Wolves, if you want something to do, help Gabian fortify the second mortar post on a construction building. Just fortify it, don't,
Hey, firm, I agree.
Don't, actually start thinking about doing units, because they're gonna start going for the next one.
Gotcha. Start what? Start garrisoning it?
Yeah.
Ground Command, this is Alpha. Where are we pushing from here?
We're mounting up and going south, I guess, to the Mortar studio.
Be advised, Bravo is taking shots from the northwest.
Ground command is taking fire from somewhere.
Ground's freeze, so just looking at wounds and replacing a few wheels on our truck, and then we're gonna be able to get moving.
What the hell was that?
Sorry, copy.
Blue X marks Blue's holding position.
He's about to have a bad time.
Teleport Gaby to us.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Where's my beep beep? This is High A from I'll teleport by ground command.
You mean the flag marker, right?
What?
I just got Gabian.
Oh, shit.
Ground to Swiss, can you get an engineer to the car marker?
That's alright.
Be advised, there's a sniper to our northwest.
Oh, I see, he's already working, never mind.
Time to fire at will. It's funny how these don't even have the range, but yeah, roleplay. I'm gonna fire this.
Monsters are still firing.
Be advised, Alpha is a bit south, about 100 meters from the rest of the squads.
Do we have friendlies firing mortars?
Don't believe so. I think that either A, they remounted it, or B, tier 2 to ensure now.
I'm gonna play with this Lee Enfield.
T2's what's the hold up?
Alpha's holding at the crossroads of the hospital. We're waiting for everyone else to get set here.
You misunderstand me. We've just heard mortars fire out from the compound. Have they been decked?
There's still a fucking sniper to the northwest. Northwest now.
Any squad lead, can you confirm if the mortars have actually been taken out? Because we called it out clear and then we hear them firing again.
Let's get back on it.
Threes, this is Alpha. Apparently the mortars are on the roof of the hospital. The fours are climbing up there to check it.
Understood.
There we go. They found me and got me. Took them a bit, but I gave them the exact grid coordinate, you know, and fortified the hospital. Hoping they would assume that it was that hospital.
Command point would be marked shortly.
Alright, they're gonna start going for the next spot, so... They killed me. I was sniping them with the Lee Enfield. That was pretty fun. I can't believe Cavias, he tripped one of the IEDs in the middle of the open.
No kidding. Jesus.
almost never expect those to work. But anyway, start garrisoning the next level of fortifications, because I see some of them in the open. And otherwise, yeah. Once they start attacking the second spot, I will start mounting the mobile position. I'll start making that now, actually.
Our vehicles at the end of
the ones
dismount
that
point.
are out in the open right now, that are just kind of like patrolling in the shanty town, that'll, I kind of want them to be running around in there a little bit, just to, because if they're not properly checking their corners, we can leverage them to push over into the building with the mortar itself.
So I don't think there's a specific. Oh wait, no, the artillery. But that's the wrong type. So we're gonna. I'm gonna turn this into a convoy.
Ready.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So we'll grab these two, quickly go to simulation, enable, disable, put this in the back of this truck.
Ground, talk to me, what's the play?
We're waiting for the Bravo to get their vehicles back to the line and remount.
And then sim, enable. Alright. Ground, this is high, do you copy?
This is ground, send it.
Roger, be advised, we're tracking a possible third mortar position. I will let you know when I have more details, but at this time, I would say continue on with the first and second sites. How copy? Convoy, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the recovery in the pod would also work, but I prefer the truck because it's a smaller profile. Hey, so that fortification at 033000, is that going to be garrison, or are they just going to be left in the open like that?
Which ones now? Sorry. Can you drop a city next to it?
Yeah.
Shut down.
This one? Because I assume we want to put them behind the fortification.
They fucked off from where I had initially dropped.
Yeah, it's fine. I think they're on garrison.
Anyone to line up carefully, those who are mounted able to move towards
You're
secondary objective.
Which secondary objective? You mean second objective?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 you're clear to move out ahead of everyone else.
If marked in blue is going to be the T3's line of advancement route, we're going to be holding up at the bus station waiting for friendly forces to get close before we proceed to move in.
So, copy.
Yeah, because they're about to come down that spot.
Bravo mounted backup waiting for the squads to move up.
Same with another fortification. I'll drop another civ by it.
Copy. Thank you.
No problem. Just delete the civ when you're done.
Bravo's waiting for order to move out.
Alright, so they're a bit shaky with that first position, but I think they're gonna do okay for the rest of it. I can only hope.
They should be fine. Not too.
A Mortar, Toyota, and Insurgent's best friend. Yeah, right. Finn just ate shit.
He just eat one of the roadblocks.
No, yeah, no. I have 5 guys coming back.
Ooh.
Oh, hot damn! My fucking
T3 squad.
My AAA.
This is her fucking T3 Sergeant. There's a ZU in the park east of fucking Blue Route.
So let's copy ZU.
How's my AAA cover? They just drove right next to it. Uh-oh.
Switch the route to the black line.
Welcome to Ambush City.
Switch the route south, because there's ZU's looking at us, and there's also IDF coming in on top of us.
Confirm, black line has been marked to the south of your position. To the west, sorry.
Oh, motherfucker. I just booped the mortar and it decided to fly off. I fixed it though. I'm gonna try to wake up a few of the guys by the crash site.
Yeah.
Or not the crash site, but where their Vic went boom boom.
Yep.
I'm trying to see those probably dispatch one. The black one. Yep.
Our college just ran into another checkpoint.
Yep.
Hopefully I can force them further to the left.
Don't move by directly to the. There's a roadblock at the dismount mark.
Saw it.
Looks like we have a squad coming up to flank.
Yep. Manage them for a second. I'm gonna get the new guys in. Are they bringing up the vehicle by where the AAA is? Oh dear.
We are down on the blue route. We need to reinforce.
They just drove right into the AAA. Oh, this. That's not good.
Alpha will divert T3's Mark Oz, please.
T3 pauses, Mark.
A firm, we're moving to support.
Ground to 3, are you in need of platoon medic?
We need anything you can get, mostly just guns though.
Alright, we're sending some more.
It's easier for me to do it that way. Ground, this is high. Just teleported 4 late joiners by your pause, so.
Yeah, I see them solid. Is any of them on 50?
One of them might be. So the issue here is they keep breaking up into small groups and they're just getting annihilated.
Right, they're not working. They're not actually working together right now.
Yeah, and that is the issue.
You have to yourself.
Also, look at the guys by the fortified area that didn't clear it out completely. Barty's down. Beatrix just got shot in the ass. I'm ungarrisoning them to send them around.
This is T3s. We need reinforcements.
We have one squad moving. We're moving in from the north. We have a squad moving in from the north.
Affirm that ZU is somewhere in the northeast.
They took out the ZU though. It looks like it hit a tree and dismounted itself. Beautiful. The AI is able to dismount itself. I love that. It's absolutely beautiful. Fuck my life. So I'm just reminding them I do this too lifestyle, but they have to handle reinserts. So I'm going back and deleting bodies right now in vehicle wrecks.
Got it.
Still cannot believe Cabeus ran into a random urban IED. That's just the highlight of my day.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what happened with the 4s. Like,
they literally just blitzed down the same route that the 3s got fucked on, and it's Einstein's definition of insanity. Like, I get they were trying to provide quick QRF and stay mobile, but then they slowed down and got fucked, and it's like, well.
I think what happened is they just didn't exactly know where that.
Yeah, exactly, and then they pulled up and got fucked.
They thought it was on the south side or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Because now they're all getting pinned down. But I think they're going to be able to get it back. I don't think anyone's in too critical of a condition. Then a GP-25 just went on Trog's position. Not sure if that's friendly or enemy, though, because it sounds friendly. Have that land right in front of him. The AI's giving him a chance. Yeah, auto-balancing, right? I need to add in, I think we have 3 Zeuses right now, not just 2. So bringing that 50 cal, prioritizing that AT guy. And they are covering right here, so I'm gonna give a
Bravo, do you copy?
I'm gonna wait till they're a bit closer to get on the mortar.
Ground to Bravo. Repeat, ground to Bravo.
So I'll give Frisk a TP. Looks like Auntie died. Frisk is joining late. Usually when I see info like this, that means they either disconnected or late joined. I'm being nice with the late joining because they definitely needed the reinforcements.
T3 squad, I still need urgent assistance.
We're starting to look how wins. We've got, I think, 2 KIA times now.
Good copy. Bravo has secured dismount marker.
But, whew, that was messy. What is anti-aircraft artillery? Yeah, basically...
T3.
Machine gun. And there goes another
Teacher
dude.
is down southeast of Tier 4's position.
Hey, firm, we just got to it. We're working on triage now.
Ground, this is Alpha.
Send it.
We're going to start moving south through the buildings along the road and clear checkpoints as we go.
Solid Alpha, move with them.
Just gonna hide that guy, down him, because again, they're separating into too many subgroups here. You cannot do that in an urban environment because it's really easy for me to just pick people apart. Baytrix looks like he woke up though. And again, we have this small group kind of pushing ahead.
Bravo's gonna advance on the black line to the objective marker from dismount marker.
Solid, but wait for the other forces before assaulting the objective. Do you copy, Bravo?
Bravo, copy.
So 2 pushed up. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys are firing at will. I think there were 2 KIA, yep, so Auntie and Outcast. I saw him die. I know Auntie took a pretty big hit. Neander's coming in. It looks like they are just suppressing and killing infantry.
You've got infantry flanking you to the west along the MSRs.
Alpha copies.
I mean, look at the amount of, like...
Ground, this is 3s.
Up for dead units. I mean, compared to what we saw in that first AO, this is...
There's 2 large compounds at grid reference 0360 and 96 are heavily garrisoned with cords and infantry. They're all looking towards the north side, recommend flanking on the east side.
We're going to do Ace.
0,
I think for this guy, I'm just going to do suppressive fire. No, not flashlight.
Okay,
2 fucking blue exit buildings. How's that sort it for you?
Gonna have to enable his fire.
That's what I meant.
Yep, there's a lot of fucking machine guns looking that way. Recommend not pushing in from the north.
Solid copy.
He's firing that way over there.
The western approach. T3s and Alpha secure the eastern approach.
What do you mean?
How does he know I think I said it's wrong.
Good copy.
Did he get a keyhole?
Alpha secure the west.
I think he saw at least the rooftop machine gun from the forest, because that one, if you triangulate it, you can kind of see from the tier 2, so I'm assuming he saw it. I mean, because that's a big fuck-all building with sandbags on it, so that would attract my attention. The other 2 machine guns, though, there's no way in hell he could see, because those are right behind that tall building. They mimic it well, but I think he's figuring it out based off that first machine gun.
East or west?
He might have
Sorry,
gotten a keyhole somehow on the back building as well, which, I
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I also instinctively check because I know Az is Twitch, and his it's lone survivor of us, and I check he's not watching. So I don't worry. I make sure no one's stream sniping. Because that was a little suspicious, but I trust him. I trust him enough.
Gamma's outbound to take this vehicle back to base so we don't lose it.
I don't think I used the right units, because I used the Middle Eastern.
Also, whoever's on the Mark 19 until them to actually move it, shooting it. We lost the guy earlier because they fucking.
That's fine. Yeah, I knew it! I knew it! They did GP25 to T4s! I knew it! They fucking underbarreled them!
Yeah, the hostiles underbarreled the T4.
No, it was the hostiles, it was... Oh, okay. I could have sworn I heard a 40 mic go off over friendlies, and then I watched it go into T4s.
Yeah, no, where was it? I had a squad that flanked around from the other side.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you...
What? You drive right up to me? Come on!
Be advised, I'm
fucking command just drove up to an RPG, dude. Strun's calling GG because he just watched that happen.
Jesus.
Oh my god, this is the awkward stare, and the fucking GMG guy tried to shoot me at point blank range within the minimal dead distance. Oh my god. Yeah, right, Nemesis clearing with vehicles.
2-3 at base.
Dude, I literally stared at him for 3 seconds though, and then he finally noticed. I'm like, yeah, I have this RPG
that
here.
motherfucking machine gunner tanked 3.
Alright, I'll start prepping the convoy soon. But according to Iceberg, there's a motherfucking machine gunner out there. Yeah, like be nice to them today. They're kind of struggling. Like I'd normally be sending at least a few more squads at them, but they've been making, like they haven't really been keeping themselves together like other weeks.
I was gonna send an AGS at them, but you said to be nice, so I guess.
No, that's okay, because the AGS is usually retarded anyway.
I don't think we're doing anything inherently.
No, we're not doing anything inherently bad. They're just, I mean, look at their tactics right now. They've got, you know, so the guys to the west, I like, because they're all sticking together. They're all providing proper cover to the vehicle. That's fine.
Outcast, bring L1, A1 mag, 762 if you can.
But if you look on the eastern side, look how separated that squad is. Like, they got 3 guys over here, 4 guys over here, then Az way back there. You know what I mean? They're a bit more stagnant. Like, they've been trying to play with those tactics all day, where they only have a few guys run up to, you know, where the entire force is meant to go up, or at least a squad. And that's what's been fucking them.
Bravo to this voice of the objective.
You know? They just drove up to an SPG-9. Oh, fuck me. That wasn't even me that time.
I counted down from 20.
You counted down from 20 with that SPG? Are you kidding me? Hot damn. From 20. That's double the niceness I would have given him. I would have counted down from 10.
Bravo lost its Vic.
Alright, I'm gonna send 2 more squads from the left and right.
Go ahead.
Because again, I'm fucking, I would say either suppressive fire with it or just start randomly booping. Just boop the snoop.
There we go.
Did they get it? There, yeah, there we go.
I was setting up the suppressive fire. It's like, come on, guys.
I mean, granted, that's why I give them the 10-second rule from rooftops, because that one, you know, it could be from anywhere, but, you know.
See what the car can do. Drive into a tree.
It drove into a tree!
And it's not even there.
It's okay, yeah, no, it's, I don't see any players by it, so I just quickly booped it and fixed the wheels.
Come on, AI.
Gonna be up.
Bravo, report your position.
Bravo's position is marked on map.
Still actual? Solid.
Damn it, I was gonna run up and... Dang. I shouldn't have taken that first shot. I didn't know the vehicle was gonna be that unprotected. Dude, I walked up to Johnny Doge, shot him in the head. I think he's still unconscious in the oh no, he woke back up. Damn it. I was gonna get him. I was gonna steal their fucking Vic.
Okay, P3 is actual. Be advised. I'm inbound now.
Skelly, are you good?
Aw, man. Of course you want your goat back. Barbarian bot, Barbarian Viking says you need more goats.
Tier 3, this is Alpha.
No, that's fine. That's why we have the third objective. I'm gonna set it up real quick.
Clear the northernmost blue X marked building.
So you see where I have I'm gonna put a civilian. I'm gonna put 4 civilians down. I'm gonna say start fortifying around this area because this is where I'm gonna have the vehicles go around. So start making some fortifications and some units, especially with the gas station and the northwesternmost bunker. Fortify that because I'm about to start having them utilized. I think I'm just gonna park them actually.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
So you guys see where the Civ stuff is?
1 second, I'm just grabbing the template dudes.
Yep. So just start making some garrisons there. I put some. I put the 2 mortar vehicles down. Like focus around those areas, or move the vehicles because they're mobile sites. Like pick some good fortifications. I'm gonna give it to them in a few moments.
We're currently moving into the rightmost
so within the
blue mark building.
Forces, correct?
Huh?
Within the...
within that area I made out of civs. Homebrew, if you can also help with that, I'd appreciate it so we can get it done quickly. Because I don't trust the AI in a little convoy I wanted to make. So I'm gonna stall them for a tad.
Okay, so 4 civilians in that block there?
Yeah, in that block, just focus on putting dudes around that area.
Got it.
Suppressive fire.
Can you please check your fire?
Who was that to?
Anyone who's in the blue building who just threw a grenade right at Bravo.
Grenade is, mortar's still active, mortar's still active.
Big oof.
Yeah. Maybe they'll find it, maybe they won't.
You know, I was sitting up there playing Lone Survivor, like 1 shot every 40 seconds. Pump.
Yeah. So Finn, I know, died. I don't think he's gonna get a reinsert. Alright, just be advised, I'm gonna throw a bit of a counterattack at him, and then tell him where the position is, so.
Got it.
And ground call signs, the northern marker is clear completely. Northern mortar is out of action. Continue to the southern one. Do you copy?
Alpha copies. We're holding on the northern building roof to engage hostiles that are moving around out here.
Solid. Is anyone actually moving in? Or is everyone just pummeling in the building from all sides?
Bravo is currently at the 7.
Throw him in a bit of an impromptu defense. Ground, this is high. Do you copy? Barty's all the way over there by himself. Jeez.
Send it.
Roger, be advised. I've put up 3 question marks because this third site's kind of confusing me because I've pinpointed at 3 different locations. I think it's a mobile site because they're all by roads, so I would just check around that area. I'll tell you if it fires again and try to triangulate it.
Solid copy.
Johnny Doge is in trouble. He's fucking by himself. Let me know when that site's ready. I just queued him on it.
Be advised.
And add a technical or 2.
Since Bravo lost its vehicle, should we move out on foot?
Yeah, solid.
They've adjusted. I can get rid of these helicopters. I don't want to leave their arsenal.
Ground to Alpha. Are we being engaged from the north?
Confirm Alpha has contacts to our north.
Gonna be up. Hand job it up.
Wolves.
Yeah?
I need you to stop what you're doing, look over to Anti-Static and Outcast, take them prisoner, take their vehicle, and drive it to the next AO.
Okay.
Feel free to teleport yourself over there and attach yourself to one of the bad guys. Since they're reinserts, I don't want them to die, but I want them to be part of the next objective. Modded giving Tutti Frutti a sub. Righto. Homebrew, if you want to help with that, if the AO is ready, I'd appreciate that as well. Cool. Be advised, looks like also some of the 4s are moving to the next objective, so that should be fine. We'll let them get ahead. But Mod, thanks so much. Tootie, always appreciate your support, man. Hope you are enjoying reinstalling Arma, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this little operation. So Pockets just crashed. But looks like they survived that counterattack, and they're moving around to adjust.
Bravo, report when the southern marker has been cleared.
Has been cleared.
Solid copy. All squad for your status.
Send in Goat Team 6 now. Alright, hold on. Bleeds when shot. It's a very obvious name. Thanks so much for the sub, my man. Hope you've enjoying the operations. I hope you're getting a kick out of this one.
With a flat back.
Solid copy. Ground to all squads. What's your status?
Oof. Alpha is still holding on top of the northern construction site. It looks like all enemy counterattacks.
Looks like Wolves didn't handle the radio.
Ground to 3s. What's your status?
Right now, Freezer regrouping. Grid reference 03590.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do the actual ace interaction on them. You have to do it from your.
Sorry, that was the wrong fucking.
No, you're able. I think you're able to do. I've done the ace interaction from the unit. That's fine. Wolves, you forgot to strip their radios.
No, I got onties and I was shouting to Homebrew to take away the
solid
other guys,
copy.
He couldn't hear you because he didn't teleport himself over there.
Towards the
yeah, because I'm attached to you.
Point.
Anytime I do teleport,
Bravo did 1 point. First point of interest will be the.
Yeah, that is my bad. I forgot to do that. You're detached. That's fine. Hold up. I'm gonna give him a new thingamajig. Ground. This is Hyde. You copy?
This is ground. Send it.
Roger. Mortar's fired again. I'm about to get their data on the artillery radar. Should be marked with a red objective marker. It's good for about, I want to say 50 meters around that area, so I think they're camping somewhere around that block.
Solid copy. Ground to Alpha, there's a UAZ here ready for transport if you want to use it.
Trying to see, like, they didn't blow up the mortars.
Humvee. The gal's dry on ammo, but it's got the 240.
You know, I think it's interesting. They haven't, like, destroyed or backpacked the mortars or anything. They've just kind of left them there.
Oh, yeah. Poco's just, like, fucking off over there.
I think he's doing recon. I'd say feel free to, like, put a random squad or two around. Don't put it, like, deliberately near him, but I think he's just trying to probe it for a weakness of some sort. Wolves, I'm gonna give you a custom job. So the first mortar, I want you to send a squad or two and retake it.
Okay.
Because we're only about an hour in, and they've been leaving the sites. Fine.
Or...
not that one, the first one, at the hospital that they partially blew up.
Here for the first one,
Okay, I'll put a sieve by it.
Oh, I think I see it, actually.
Yeah, it's right next to us at the hospital.
Where should the squad come from?
Anywhere. Just, like, re-garrison that. Actually, don't even have them go. Just start re-garrisoning that site, because they haven't blown up the mortars. Yeah, so, as you can see, home, they're basically Pogo. They're picking, Pogo is, you know, they're picking a building to kind of recon from, so they're picking that tall apartment. They're trying to be stealthy about it, so there's no reason to, like, engage them or throw anything at them. They're doing 4 stuff, you know, recon, what Sniper Wolf and what's that would teach.
Ground to Alpha, you're free to
blow
it.
Reinforce it a little bit though, because there's.
Oh yeah, we stuck it on a timer. It's gonna burn any second now.
Okay.
So they're gonna blow up the second one. They didn't handle the first one though. Like, I don't see any explosive charge next to it, but yeah. So I just find that funny.
Right, Alpha, let's move out.
Command stole a fucking gas. That's cute.
Green objective marker.
Bravo, the right side is one
Whew, that group just got wiped. What the heck was that massive lag spike? Alright, let's focus on some bodies here.
Alright, so from what I see, the Swedes are gonna be moving from the north, while 2s are gonna be moving from the south. Is this clear?
Okay, firm.
Alright then, well, we already have a plan. Let's get into action.
Can you explode?
Yeah, I was in that technical.
That's fair.
It's all good.
Alright, but after Wolves finishes garrisoning that spot, we'll send a squad or two. I'm trying to manage frames. They're a bit boopy, but I just deleted bodies, so we should be okay-ish.
Sounds good.
Maybe, hopefully.
I'm gonna see if they're paying attention.
Alright, second charge just went off on that mortar. Toss an IED between player base and next area. It's a bit late to set it up. Otherwise, I can sneak one because they haven't checked this spot. They already triggered one of the random IEDs I put down, but I like to put them in open fields because you wouldn't put it by their buildings because that's where they live. You know, logic. But I will, since this is insurgency stuff, I will entertain that request. And I'll put one IED right there. TP to Az. Arma crashed. Player, teleport, it's got to Azariah, and that is Pockets. That should be good. Oh, Sniper Wolf's happy because he finally gets to do a sniper thing.
Alright, ground.
If he keeps taking shots, see if you can have a few guys like start scanning that area. I wouldn't go to them directly, just start like going maybe a little to the left of them and start like combing that area if the sniper continues. Wolves, I'm gonna put you in charge of that unless you're not done with the garrison
right now,
yet.
we're held up at the gas station on the northern side of the.
Okay, Homebrew, you want to focus on the 4s? I'll focus on everyone else. Wolves, when you're done, help me with the AO.
Coming from the south, gonna be assaulting the objective and taking some pressure off you.
Oh, that might have been... That might have appeared in front of the group or somebody.
Breeze are going to be holding the dual carriageway, making sure that nothing comes down the dual carriageway.
He has a stone.
So copy.
What the fuck?
Do you have ice on the...
Liru, I want my goat back.
I forgot Goat Team 5. You're right, you're right. Let me, I'll put some animals by the, last area.
Bravo,
Well, just mind the IED, because you don't want him to trip it. Oof.
What ID?
Alright, so that guy was pulling good security. I wonder who that anonymous donation came from. Yeah, right? Jamar, the tanks are really rare. In an impromptu op, I threw a 34 at him, but I stated explicitly, this was last Tuesday, that tanks are very, very rare to sneak into town, because any fresh ones,
Ground too high.
the airbase would just blow it to hell. This is high send traffic.
We've secured 1 times prisoner.
Solid, cool. If he survives, bring him back to base, we'll debrief him.
Where are you moving the prisoner Bravo's taken?
Hey, so if Kavaius drives by the first site, shoot at him, but don't kill him. Okay, righto. Can I, like, put you in the gun and you won't freak out? Because I would love... I don't know. Yeah, the engine's out, so I think he'll...
The dudes that were searching for the snipers.
Nah, he's not gonna stand there. Alright, I'm gonna say, have another squad, like, try to find him.
Yeah, I've got 2 squads and they're currently engaging the 4s.
That's good. Is Wolf still AFK?
Unknown. Wolves, you here?
I think he is, because look, ground command's about to pass through... Or Calum is, at least.
Alright, I'm back.
Yo, Wolves, get on the RC, because we're about to have something messy. Hey, oh, he died. Jesus. Nice. Alright, Wolves, take that Vic and, like, stash it by the hospital. No one's alive. I'm just gonna move it. Fuck it. It's mine now.
It's a vehicle mortar, yes?
We have found a mortar vehicle.
Solid copy.
Homebrew, I'm gonna say the second mortar vehicle, I'm gonna put a driver in it, or a driver by it. I'm gonna fire off the second one real quick, but when they get close, try to drive it away.
Alpha's holding on the road to the east of the red objective marker.
How do you feel about a BTR 60 by the...
A 60, yeah, we can do a 60, but any more modern vehicles or tanks, no.
Ground to 2 Alpha Bravo, you heard that?
Okay, from the border, we pushed towards it, it just exploded.
I'm gonna roll that as CIA sabotaged ammo because I have no idea how that exploded or why. That was definitely some sort of, that was some CIA bullshit. Let's go with that. That was sold ammo from the CIA, and it was a dud, and it blew up everything. Let's go with that, because I have no fucking idea. It adds to the realism. Look at that. There's duds. It'll be funny in debrief.
First objective. What do you think?
All stations, this is the medic. Commander's down at PFW camp.
Right. So what did you
infantry moving in from the southwest MSR.
Ah! I almost got their vehicle. Busy, come again. Be right back, 1 second.
Alpha Bravo, report your progress.
The first mortar vehicle exploded.
There's a second one?
What? No, I'm busy. Babe. Please.
What's our orders up?
Clear the area and then switch west. It seems that the QRF
Don't use mortars against the players, please. Oh, there goes Wolf. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna call him in. Ground, this is Hyde. Do you copy? Ground, this is Hyde. Do you copy?
This is ground, send it.
Roger, we're still getting dinged here. Triangulation says mortar's coming from relatively the exact position as the first site you hit. Did you take care of that?
The first vehicle exploded. We're checking if there's a second one.
No, I'm not talking about where you are right now. I mean, like, fuck, break.
On the fucking...
030004. Did you ever take care of that one?
We did? Question mark?
Did you destroy the mortar, or at least backpack it, so the insurgents couldn't recapture it?
Really?
I'm gonna take that as a no. Before you RTB, please take care of that.
Yeah, we will.
Good job, recovery team. Objective was destroyed. I killed the guy using it.
What do you expect? I mean, what do they expect? We're there to go kill the mortar sites. That means blow up or at least backpack the fucking mortar. Ay. The face palming is loud over the radio. Again, I'm not trying to be, like, snippy about it or say, hey, you have to do the AO a specific way. It's literally, if you don't blow up the thing that's shooting at base, it's just gonna keep shooting at base. Like, if you kill the dude, great, but there's still, like, gotta at least do something with the physical thing. Like, the second mortar, they blew up. Like, they put a charge on it, they set a timer on it, they did that well, but... And then these two are destroyed. One blew itself up, the other one they killed, so... They've been doing it, but it's just like, what the fuck? This is highest on traffic.
The prisoner we took broke away and we had to kill him.
Roger, that's unfortunate to hear.
3 to ground, we're going to be going back to the first site to go and make sure that the issue's been dealt with.
Solid copy.
Alright, so the guys still in the AO start throwing a lot of pressure at them. Have it come from the south and the southeast. Try to make them fuck off, if you can.
Got it.
Wolves, I'm going to say start monitoring the first mortar site because the 3s are already trying to pull back and deal with it. I don't want them to be able to solo it.
I'll make sure they won't.
Like, I would say BTR 70, the bitch.
So, Tier 4 just watched the dude walk out onto the road without a gun, in military gear, lie down for about 10 seconds, and then run away. I think that's suspicious, don't you?
I do, but, I mean, did you waste the
One of
guy,
you is
or-
copying and pasting a blank template, by the way. I don't know who.
Somewhere northeast of Alpha Dismount.
I'm using the
It's
second squad
technical
like I was
Bravo
told.
blew up.
Damn it. We might do a suicide bomber, we might not. It really depends.
This is...
I got the TP, I got the TP.
We got mass cast, at least 5 people down. I'll mark on map where we're at.
Mark on map.
Yeah, give it a second.
Reinforcements coming from the south towards Bravo Dismount.
Don't copy and paste any units right now. Server is trying to recover from what looks like a small memory leak.
Got it.
It's also because they're separating themselves into 2 groups within the town, so...
This is the 3s. We're taking heavy contact.
Give it a minute. Server should recover. Yeah, alright, server's recovering.
Ground right now, a lot of QRF is
Did they just killed their own dudes, didn't they?
push towards the net times now.
Yep, ground command just AT4'd. Ground just AT4'd their own dude.
No, we shot you with the rocket.
Oh my god.
Why didn't you tell us you took an enemy truck?
We told you.
No, you didn't. We didn't hear that.
Alright, server's got working again. Wolves, focus on fighting against the tier 3s. I do not want them to take that objective until reinforcements comes up. Homebrew, start fucking that Maskaz location. I'm gonna help Wolves because he's in a bit more dire constraint right now.
It's the second squad from the north, right?
It's the guys top left. I do not want the British T3s to be able to take that objective by themselves. That is not the point of these operations.
I know, but like the templates you have all the squads, so it's
It is, yes, you can do the first or second squad at this point, because now the militias are going to show up. The second squad is like Taliban dudes.
This is Platoon Medic. UAZ's driving around freely. Feel free to shoot us back for revenge.
Go. You are the biggest fucking retard. Why are you driving like that?
Ground to Bravo, do you need pickup?
Idiot.
Because, yeah.
AI's starting to bug me a bit. Because I wanted to do a drive-by, try to pin him down a bit more, but... Alright, Homebrew, cease on the guys in the main AO. Start focusing with Wolves on the side AO.
Bravo is currently holding up that green objective marker. We have
Yeah.
Telecavoon.
Get a free few frames back.
It's just when they separate themselves like this in the town, it really fucks with the frame, so it's really hard to compensate.
Alpha 3 is proceed to the first objective marker when you can.
I even gave him additional time. So yeah, the reason it takes so long to get in and out of this is because they jam-pack this mod set. But we have more forces coming back and forth.
Ground, can I get some guys actually pushing towards 3's position? We're kind of in the thick of it here.
Which one? Can you mark it?
So when I'm saying slideshow, the reason for that is because they've got 2 different groups of dudes around here, so it makes it a bit difficult. So Frisk is down. Skelly's a tier 2, so he should be player teleport. We're just gonna put him over here.
Ground, put it quickly, you have about 30 seconds before 3's are all dead. We've got a BTR 60 on our ass.
2's are engaged right now, so yeah.
Alright.
Gonna move up as soon as we can.
Gonna start really taking out their force multiplier. Yeah, I guess we'll also take care of the random enemies, but when there's literally 2 groups of players this far apart, you can't really do anything as the Zeus. Because at this point, the frames, it's really just on them loading 2 parts of the town. Because some of them are in the city center, which is like the laggiest part of the AO. So deleting these guys, for example, wouldn't actually fix that. They just need to go, like, right now. But, alright, so do not focus anything on the middle anymore. Focus on the 3's, because at this point, we need to get them out of the center of the town, because that is what's causing the majority of the lag for everybody. Because they're in the center loading everything. We got a group of players on the top left corner loading all the trees, so...
I think squad lead's down, but otherwise they might be able to move, yes.
I mean, at this point, we're probably going to wipe the 3's, because...
Trying to cut our losses and pull back south.
Yeah, they're going to pull back south.
Not getting any help, we're just going to have to pull back.
Yeah, do that.
Alpha's ready to move, we've got 8 men strong.
All my goats are dead, lovely.
Bravo is 3 men strong, 4 men
like,
strong.
I'm just gonna delete everything I can, but it's not much I can do, because they're taking so damn long. Like, we don't even have that much down right now.
Send it.
Where are we going? Tell us.
South of the blue X.
Nah, ground is still alive.
South of the blue X.
And BTR is just looping around.
Ground command working on one dude.
I don't know. That's something they always do within TSB. I would say don't even bring your Zeus interface over there, because us loading stuff in like that is also causing a bit of frame. Just focus on the top left AO. Spawn in another squad or 2. Bring them in from, like, the southwest. If you want to take prisoners, by the way, feel free to, but... Yeah, looking at... Yeah, there's one more 3 alive. Like, fuck. Now backup's coming in, though.
I'm going to guerrilla warfare until I die.
Pockets.
Oh. I mean, it's pockets.
I don't know how much of that.
Wolves, if you can hear me,
I'm surviving T3. All my friends are dead. Thanks for no help.
Wolves, start taking prisoners, strip their radios.
Bravo, so
unable to this time.
The 4s are just Pat Gammas chilling by the radio tower. I think that's great.
He's to the south of Blue X.
Southwest of it, yeah. Still a BTR around. Be careful.
Did they just ran over? Oh, this is rich. Ah! So with the 3CV vehicles, they don't have physics, so you can't run people over with the VIX anymore. Some people are learning that, some are not. But yeah, like I said, I don't want a single group of people to be able to take an objective.
What the fuck is he doing up there?
Who is? What?
Carlos.
He's gonna die. That's what. Zeppy just got out with a AT stick to take out the thingamajig. So.
But it's literally looking straight down the MSR at him.
Then kill him.
BTR taken out.
Yeah, they're basically gonna Kana the Hill this, so let's counter it the best we can, shall we?
Right.
Shoot the kill.
Pat Gamma's outbound from the north. Anybody to pick up or anything? We got seats.
I think everyone is ECAT at this point.
Found the T3s.
So there he is.
Alpha squad lead, temporary squad lead to all forces. 2 T3s down on EMR.
Ooh, he lived.
Bravo is on to ID.
Didn't live from that one.
Alpha.
I'm literally, if they're just gonna come in small groups, we're just gonna decimate them every time. Not completely wipe them, but do some decent decimation.
Be advised, northwest enemy.
It's just getting
You don't
messy.
say.
Hey, Wolves.
Yeah, what's up?
Giving you a new priority. Look at Tempestal and Barty Lord. Send a squad their way. They're way east. I would say, like, put 1 to 2 squads. Don't make it look deliberate. Make it look they run into a group, and then just turn that into a Black Hawk Down scenario of some sort. Because this is getting ridiculous. Like, everyone's operating as an independent faction rather than working under ground command, and it shows today. It really does, compared to other weeks.
Mark your position where we have a total medic coming over.
Marker is here. Reference marker here.
Auntie dies. I'm gonna delete this southern checkpoint. We don't need that anymore. Get some other bodies out of here. Oh, shit.
Ground 3 leads back active. Thanks for sending the support assets like 20 minutes after we actually needed them.
Ooh, 3 salty.
Stop being so passive aggressive.
There it is.
It feels like last Tuesday. Yeah, in a way.
Fuck's sake.
Alright, stop spawning stuff. Server's dying for a second because, again, we have some dudes.
Is any Brit carrying an RPG?
Ground 3 is going to be dealing personally with the mortars. We're going to just fucking end this.
5. When's the next pay for pain? It won't be for another few months. We did one recently about 2 weeks ago, and I like to keep those seasonal. So Pockets has gone up. He survived all of that. He's going up to blow a mortar. So 4s are coming around to recover their lost sheep. Please just unload on the mortar or something.
All stations, this is platoon medic, ground commands down.
Alright, well, Cease on, just send the guys in. 4s are gonna rescue them. Let's, I'm gonna say let's cease spawning stuff. They're about to end this, and then hopefully we'll be A-okay. Mortar's dead, yep, alright. Cease spawning stuff, let's just bring it in. Debrief's gonna be a bit long as I set up the re-op.
Okay.
But, oh my god.
How are you? I heard you pushing towards the mortar.
Yep, T3s have just fucking decked the mortars. Start loading up, we're out of here.
I would say, start remote controlling bodies, give a few warning shots, but then start shooting to kill. Let's wrap this up. Either get them back in the AO or in body bags. Whew, Wolf doing a really good tactical maneuver on that. He runs up, get his handgun out immediately to deal with it. Nice. Yeah, so let's stop spawning stuff. Again, the real issue with the frames is they are... Oh dear. Get out of Zeus for a hot second. Give it a hot second, and then we'll go back in one at a time. I'll say when.
All squads and squad leads, any personnel with the mortar's been dealt with, mounted up and moving outside.
Alright, I'm gonna be working on him. You're only.
Wolves, get back in the interface.
Okay.
Ground, are we RTB at this time?
I was actually about to RPG the just before you stopped to get
With
out.
mortars and neutralized, yes we are.
Right, well then I'll force them mount up. Free's gonna need a lift, all of our Vics got dumped.
Jump in where you can, bud.
We'll mount in the Euro.
Yeah, I mean they have in the past, so we just need to talk it over and debrief. Yeah, righto, Grayscale. Hope you keep enjoying everything. Alright, start remote controlling, shooting to kill. Woo, sweet mama. Yeah, thanks for the additional bits, great.
Dicking around getting shot for no reason.
Yes, we were already RTB. Weren't we already RTB for like 2 minutes now?
Alright, that should be good. Yeah, frames are really dying. Again, they can't really separate in the town.
Ground to high.
This is high. It's on traffic.
All 3 mortars have been actually destroyed. Any more readings?
Nope. I think you got them all.
Alright, we're RTB at this time then.
Hey, firm. Once everyone leaves the city, we'll call index. Out of curiosity, if I delete everything, yeah, things come back a little bit. Alright, everyone is getting to the outskirts now. Let's end the server.
They're really fun.
Alright. This is gonna be a pretty evil debrief. I don't know how to word it. Alright, 3s, I'm gonna start prepping your mission if you want it. It's going to be Legacy Cold War. But we'll get to it. So first off, utility note-wise, I just want to say it's really strenuous on the server if you put a group of people in the middle and then have a group of like 10, 15 dudes go somewhere else other than the middle of Fallujah, because the server renders everything when you're in the center. And I had the Zeuses. We were spawning only like a squad or 2 every like 10 minutes at that point, just to kind of counteract it as best we could. But yeah, if like, please, for future reference, and I will make sure we don't do objectives that do stuff like that, because I was hoping you'd all stick together and go, you know, one at a time. Don't put guys in the mid, like, don't put your main force in the middle, and then, you know, have subgroups go in the corners, because that forces the entire town to get rendered, and then, you know, everything goes to shit. So in terms of actual debrief, the only thing I'm gonna say is this kind of had the same issue as the Tuesday impromptu Fallujah op, where people were just kind of operating under their own, like, groups, give or take. Ground command seemed to have only like a loose handling of everybody, and some groups worked really well. You know, they kept it tight. They screened for their vehicle really well, and then some groups kind of loosely played along. You know, had a few guys go this direction, a few guys go that direction, 1 or 2 guys in the middle. And there were times where the insurgents, just the AI would take advantage and, you know, gun a few guys down and turn it into a mass cast situation as it would get more and more dudes. And you just got to remember, like, these, I base these ops for your entire force to hit unified, you know, so not like one group goes to the southern side of the AO, one group attacks from the northwestern side of the AO, you know, because this is a city. And it's very, very easy to get, you know, surrounded, encircled, and then cut off, and then just massacred, which is kind of what happened to the 3s on the last part. So just keep that in mind. You know, it's a big city. From what I saw, though, I mean, there were some good parts. I mean, Sniper Wolf got to use his sniper rifle, so that was fun to see. But some tactics worked really well, and then some definitely didn't. I would say, I think the best was the second AO, or the second part of the AO, where you guys went in and hit the 2 construction complexes, and then you took care of that mortar with a charge. That one went by, I think, the quickest out of all of them. So I would say there's some good parts, but if you ground command on these, you gotta keep everyone more tightly organized, because I think the biggest strain of things was when the T3s drove by where I had the AA Vic, the ZU-23, and I had that to, you know, lock down any helicopters coming into the city. They got gunned down, and then the tier 4s went down the exact same route 4 minutes later, and then they got gunned down, and it just turned into a bit of a mess. But that's all I got. Yeah. So other than that, Ground, you got anything to say?
Well, there was a bit more issues than that, but those were mostly me brain farting.
That's fair.
Shouldn't do that.
Example being
Don't do
how
that. That's bad.
Accidentally shot an entire squad of our people.
Yeah, there was quite a few instances of friendly fire. I saw 40 Mike fire get dumped into friendly groups. Again, why you should stick everyone together, because, you know.
No, also, just look at the, like I said, if you're gunning on a vehicle, it's hectic, I get it, but just keep in mind what you're fighting. Like, you're fighting Taliban dudes and ISIS dudes, and your friends are all wearing black or, like, desert camo.
Mm-hmm.
Super distinguishable. Like,
from the
just look at your
Taliban.
target before you shoot.
No, the issue was there was a truck full of infantry that passed by me. I only saw it in the mirror of the UAZ. I was taken as a vehicle.
So,
and then all I see is a truck. I'm not sure if it's open, closed, because it was like 200 meters away. And yeah, it's a truck. It's not a Humvee. And I forgot that one of the squads took a truck. And, well, logical decision, dunk it.
Yeah, so that was just in the heat of the moment, Ground Command dunked, I think it was Bravo Squad, because they acquisitioned a truck.
That was actually the biggest reason why Threes didn't get their support in time.
Well, another thing to note is, like, we were going through areas with the mentality that, oh, once we cleared it, it's not going to be re-garrisoned again. So there a lot of times why Threes kept getting ambushed is because we were going through areas that got re-garrisoned.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a town. We don't have an entire army with us going through Fallujah, and we don't have a blocking force and all that other fun stuff to stop it so people don't re-garrison areas. When we go through an area, we should expect that later it's going to get re-garrisoned, and we should expect every single area we go to, regardless of the fact we've cleared it, is going to be hostile.
Basically,
as opposed to
in big
driving
towns
through
like
every time.
Fallujah, always the only safe place is where you are.
Yep.
That's it. There is no other safe place besides like your base and where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, your little circle of influence that you were at with your team. That's it. Like, always expect stuff from every direction. Don't always you got so many kill lanes and everything else. You got to kind of watch everything or keep moving, because the moment you stop, as you saw, eventually it does rack up. The amount of things coming at you if you stop.
And another note on that one was when we were bringing in more vehicles, we lost so many vehicles because every single time we brought a vehicle in, they'd be given a path, and it was like, it's a clear path. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's not clear. And he's like, well, it's relatively clear. But, I mean, it's going to be re-garrisoned. Unless everything is absolutely destroyed and obliterated, it's still going to be re-garrisoned. It's just maybe not to the same extent.
On that note, I will also say you lost a lot of your vehicles because they would drive up to where we had barricades or fortifications that infantry had not fully cleared out, and there would be a dude with an RPG. Like, I watched Ground Command's Vic drive up to one of these fortifications, and the guy just took out the RPG and stared at him for 5 seconds, and then finally the gunner noticed and tried to get him with the AGS at point blank, which wouldn't work because of the minimal det distance, and they just dunked him. So make sure you screen for the vehicles proper. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, about that. I dunked like 30 grenades. It was me. I dunked like 30 grenades into the barricade and killed like already 2 or 3 people. So I was like, yeah, there's probably everything dead already there. Guess not.
Oh, and one more thing on dismounts inside cities. If you have an objective that's like a building, expect everything within 1 to 2 blocks of that area to be heavily fortified. So sticking a dismount 1 block away from the objective itself is probably not the smartest thing.
Yeah, that's why I usually did it 2 blocks out of the objective. But yeah. Squad leads?
Alpha will go. Alpha generally did what we needed to do. We operated kind of independent of the other squads. We assisted the threes when they ran into that ZU, and then we continued moving on. There wasn't really any problems, aside from 2 notable ones. When your squad lead goes down, and your team leads have gone down or crashed, your eyes and your brain aren't supposed to work independently of each other. Use your eyes to see that the squad lead is down and there aren't any team leads, and then use your brain to say, hey, I'm going to hop on 50 and let everybody else know we're getting fucked and we need help. So there's that, and then there's triage. Triage priority goes, at least in my opinion, should go medics first, then squad leads. It shouldn't go medics, then riflemen, then squad lead. And aside from that, I'd like to thank my team leads for doing a great job. Strong's not here, Skelly is though, and Johnny Doge for being the Humvee keeper. Never lost our Vic because of that. That's all I have.
Okay, then Bravo will go. It's for Bravo. It was really simple. Sorry. For Bravo, it's very simple. The Bravo did really good as a squad itself. Probably one of the best times I had a squad lead. The only two big points are this visible POD. But we already talked about that, and the other is keep better communication. Most of the times it was really hard to really know what other squads were doing, because it was hardly ever communicated. Like, it was, like, on map it was everywhere, you could see it, but nobody had anything. Like, Alpha marked the dismount 50 meters behind us, and just drove there without saying anything. And only after I looked on the map, I know, oh, it's Alpha that was just drive right next to us. Because in the heat of the moment, I'm gonna assume it's an enemy and tell my squad to fire at it. So, communication could be way better today. That's it for Bravo.
Guess it's Freeze next, I guess. So, first and foremost, I just want to apologise for the freeze and people on 50. This is not my best performance that I've done as a SL, not by a long shot. Difficulties came from myself from, like, there was not as much communication as what I would have wanted to on 50, but also trying to wrangle the guys in squad as well was a little bit of a handful, and I do sincerely apologise for that. I should have done better. Things that did go well, however, was that where my shortcomings were evident, you guys were able to fill the gap a little bit, and you guys actually were able to act independently. And that's a great asset to have when some of the communications and directions aren't always there, but sometimes you need to rein it in a bit. If I'm saying to move in a certain direction, a certain couple of blocks in like X or Y,
it should be fine.
Thinking independently is great, but if I'm telling you to do something, I kind of expected it to be done rather than thinking I'm gonna do this because this seems like a better move, without communicating that first and foremost. Regarding the issue of freeze being cut off, like it was said, like before we had the engagement, saying we're going to go sort the issue out, send people after us after we move out, because you guys were basically wrapping up the last objective. So we went there to try and like create like a little like boat walk for you guys to fill into, and we were expecting. And when you said that you was going to send guys, we were expecting, right, they're only going to be a couple of minutes away because it only took us a couple of minutes to get there. And 10, 20 minutes later, we're still waiting on the same guys that you promised to send us 20 minutes ago, which was the source of my passive-aggressive comment once I got back up, so I do apologise for that. Overall, in terms of squad, though, you guys handled yourselves really efficiently, but like I said, just make sure that you know when to dial it back a little bit and listen to what's being said of what you need to do.
Well, yeah, I apologize for that, because yeah, in the heat of the moment, I literally destroyed our means of transportation for 10 minutes. And
So
caused a couple of casualties, but that's, yeah.
Right. Did the fours go yet?
I think we just YOLO'd around a lot of the time because nobody asked for us for help, and we were just trying to. Yeah.
I didn't even knew we had a 4th squad until they picked us up in the end.
We were there the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't quite I don't know, I didn't hear a lot about you, that's the point, I never... Alright. I guess that's for me to not be in, I don't know, not getting all the info in the head. Not analyzing well enough, I guess.
Too many mind.
We're just rolling around doing our own thing. We were just independent, that's all.
Trying to help, yeah.
We were also hoping we could just be jammy at the end there. We're going on the skyscraper.
Yeah.
And just sniping the mortar and then going home.
We tried, couldn't find it. I was like, oh
Yeah.
well, guess we'll just shoot other things.
If anyone does have anything like comments or questions, etc., to pass to me so I can improve a little bit in the future, then by all means feel free to.
Same goes for Bravo Squad Lead.